So hello. So I would like to talk about the meaning of sin. What is sin in general, and what does the Bible say about sin? So usually, what I know is that people, when they refer what they refer by sin, is usually any violation of a law. So in the religious context, that will be any violation of a divine law, even though such law, even though such law is not very clear, right? So if you take it from a Bible perspective, sin from the meaning of the word sin, you understand that it refers to missing a point or missing a mark. Usually, I think what it means is that every time that through our actions or lack of actions, we fail to align ourselves with the Lord's direction, then we fail the mark. In that case, actually, we commit sin. So, is there any way to identify whether we have committed sin or not? That question is very challenging because discerning whether we are or whether we committed sin or not implies that we have a certain knowledge of what is the truth. So the Bible in general helps by providing light about what are the things that God approves and what are the things that he does not approve. For example, if you look at the Ten Commandments, you can have an idea that God does not approve any murder. He doesn't approve any adultery. He doesn't approve any impurity in relationships. So one of the one of the first illustration of sin in the Bible actually is in Genesis chapter 3, where Adam, who is the first man, disobeyed the commandment of God to not eat from the fruits of the tree of knowledge. So whenever he disobeyed to that commandment, that was the first case of sin among human beings. In that illustration is very clear because you have a clear direction from the Lord, and then you see how Adam actually disobeyed that direction. So another case that is a little bit more challenging to understand is actually the case of Moses. When God asked Moses to hit the rock in order for water to come out, and that example shows that Moses did hit the rock, but he hit several times, and he didn't follow closely the direction of the Lord. So you can see that in that case, Moses did commit a sin by not following as closely as possible the direction of the Holy Spirit. So these illustrations are there to give you an idea what is sin in the eyes of God. It's pretty much any misalignment or any disobedience or any lack to follow his commandment. And his commandment can be established on the rock, such as commandments that we know in the Bible, or they can be revealed throughout our human existence, such as in the case of Moses, where the commandment was very specific for his life, or it can be very general, such as the Ten Commandments that we have in the Bible. So sin could happen in different ways. It's not only through our actions. It could also be through our lack of actions. It could be through our thoughts. It could be through our feelings, our emotions. So Jesus, in the New Testament, he elaborates a little bit more about what is truly committing sin. It's pretty much keeping our tongue, meaning our words, keeping our thoughts, meaning our mind, keeping our emotion and feelings, meaning our hearts, and keeping our actions, meaning our body, totally aligned with the commandment of God. So I hope that this gives you a little bit more, tell you a little bit more about what is sin in the eyes of God. Thank you.